Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. I have a very unique character for you today. Sir Pepperoni II, who is a Dragon Lancer, which by the way got a rework since our little video showcasing them. I don't actually know how they're different now. As well as having a pizza, you know, for Sir Pepperoni, that seems pretty appropriate. But having the Knight's alternative pizza weapon, along with the Ronin's dash. On top of that, we also have the aerodynamic trait, which replaces our spin kick with this super awesome, just plummeting damage thing. So very, very strange setup today. I am very excited about our run. We are closer to the last boss than we have ever been before. And all we have to do down in the dry lake is defeat a mini boss, and we should be good to go. Will it actually turn out well? You just have to wait and see. I found I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional or what, but if you use the aerodynamic kick on the secret door in the Room of Lights, you jump off of it. Fun fact, I guess a lot of people probably didn't know that. Well, the fact that we're a Dragon Lancer actually doesn't have too much sway over what our class does at the moment, because we don't have any of the skill set that a Dragon Lancer would normally have. Really, all it's changing is our starting stats, which is pretty good, actually. Dragon Lancer is one of the more durable characters that you can go into the castle with. So we're setting ourselves up to have a good run, hopefully. Hopefully we don't get burst down. The Ronin Dash is not something that we've been able to show off on our playthrough yet, but it's one of my favorite skills in the entire game. When we were pushing into the late game of multiple New Game Plus difficulties last time, the Ronin was the class that carried me through the most of it. Made my way through the starting castle to try to find some relics that we could pick up to spice up this run a little bit. We have Icarus's wings as well as the Clotho's Spindle. I'm gonna go with the Spindle, I think. The other one is just a double jump. Critical chance of spells and weapons increased by 10%. So while we're throwing around the old pizza, it has a higher chance of getting that critical hit. There should be one more room around. Hey, we found it. Look at that. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Cosmic Insight or the Dream Catcher. Cosmic Insight would not lower our HP below our maximum, so let's try that out. Gain 100 mana when hurt. Mana gained can overcharge. Well, that's not that bad, especially when you consider our spells should have some pretty good stopping power. Well, even though we found these relics, we still have not found the door to the dry lake, but it's got to be around here somewhere. It's got to be one of these doors, bro. And then once we do discover its location, I also have enough money to actually buy the teleporter this time. For whatever reason, our first venture into the dry lake, the pizza girl was not there to welcome us, which kind of sucks. 3,080 gold, cutting that more than in half. 1,750 being deposited for the teleporter. But we will have this forever, which, you know, hopefully won't be much longer. Hopefully we're going to be done with this, like, within the next couple of days. You'll notice the resonating fork still points out those useful rooms to us. However, the layout is very different this time. General rule of thumb, the boss is usually the furthest to the right resonating fork. You'll notice last episode that we went everywhere but to where the boss is, and that's kind of why. So the dash of the Ronin allows us to plow right through enemies. The pizza from the Pizza Knight allows us to attack through walls. The first chest we find gives us the Scholar Helmet +1, which, you know, I haven't crafted any of that, so who knows if it's actually any good. Some big explosions on the right side of the screen take down that elite that was hiding in that corner. Okay, let's play this right. We have a lot to gain here. Let's make sure... Oh, I reset the shield. Let's make sure we get to this mini-boss as high on health as we can possibly be. The pizzas through the wall do take down the shield that was about to plow towards us. If we can get a good distance on the mace, we could take it down just as easily. This shield charging forward, I couldn't get out of the way. It refills my mana. And I need to remember to use my poison when we have that. I am heading for a resonating fork that's located just underneath us, hoping that we find... It's always the green trail, isn't it? It's always the green trail, isn't it? Hoping we find the black gate first. It's already unlocked. The boss is there. We just need to kill him. Ooh, Mason here gives us another great opportunity to attack through the wall to take it down, and we can do the same thing again as it stacks up in the corner. Its seekers can push out through that wall, but we'll just wait patiently in their blind spot. We could start to make our way down here. Traversing back to the middle, we just need to alternate sides. We've seen basic traps like this in the starting castle. This is something we are amply prepared for. However, the main difference this time is the enemies that inhabit this place hit much harder. We took down those enemies without even having to move into the trap gauntlet, so it made our lives really easy. This is a secret lore room. I believe the chests outside of this have a very high chance of actually having food in them. So if you do stumble across this place, it can be it's like an oasis in the desert, a much needed break. However, the next room we find is the white gate, which we've already cleared. So we're going to have to keep exploring for now. If I can get this angle right, we can get like several guaranteed crits right on top of a target, as you could see right there. And the Ronin dash is so good at finishing off enemies, because if you do kill the target, it also resets the cooldown of the Ronin dash. Super good, super enjoyable. Didn't see this little slime or this little worm until I jumped over to the right, but we could take care of that no problem. All of this pizza remnants on the ground is giving me false hope that I'm actually going to be healed, which I can't complain about too much this run, honestly. I know that's like my ongoing thing where I complain that I don't ever get any food ever, which, I mean, if you look at all of our runs put together, I could probably count all the food I've gotten on my fingers and toes. However, the dry lake is pretty forgiving. The gates that lead into the mini boss rooms usually have some food sitting by. Like I said, that lower room usually has some food sitting nearby. Ooh, and we got an apple room. I'm gonna save it for now, though. We don't know how we're gonna be faring after this. Woo! Mini boss. Oh god, I don't know how I'm gonna be faring after this room. I'm gonna reset that. Grab the apple early. 2 chests at the bottom of this. Okay. Well, the biggest threat to me immediately is that spirit. That little wisp that's following us around. Now we can do a few things to try to navigate this room. Kill off everything other than the wisp and just kite it around. Oh god, there's 2 of them now. They're a difficult opponent for me to actually deal damage to because they don't sit inside of the radius of the pizza for very long at all. However, we have cleared out the majority of the rest of the room. He's dashing, so am I, and we take him down. However, I literally lost my entire health bar in this room. If we didn't have that apple sitting up top, we would be dead right now. Scholar weapon +1 out of a normal chest on the left side and a dot on the map just beneath. Woo, hold on. Just beneath this room. Let's take down the flower first. Come on, focus. The wisp looks a lot like my pizza when it's zooming around. That's a little scary. Fuck! Okay, hold on. We're good. There we go. I was expecting my kick to interact a little differently there. I forgot we had the super fast kick. We also have a zombie waiting to come out of the grounds here. I saw his little glow before I entered. That dagger does push forward, but doesn't quite get on the same platform as me. Oh, another zombie jumps off. Hold on. There we go. Where did he go? There. Nice pickup. And we find the room that we were seeking. Okay. If we can kill this, we're golden. If not, we're gonna have to try again. Remember, there is a mushroom in the center of the room that does make our job a little bit harder. Also, something worth noting, I cannot deflect the shield this time with the pizza. He simply does not care and keeps flying forward. Tried to get some poison out on the axe. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, we just have to play perfect. We just have to play perfect. Log the shield over, get to the top of the room, dash away. Holy fuck. Okay. Poison? Good poison. However, I am cornered in here right at the bottom. That one wasn't gonna happen, was it? That one wasn't gonna happen, was it? However, we can lock the castle down to give that another go. I'm allowing myself one lock. Synesthesia could be a little confusing in that area. Also, this would not deflect the shield back. I think the winner, oh, a good Valkyrie right now could turn the tide. There are so many projectiles inside of that room that this Valkyrie is going to be able to make quick work of them, just cut them down to size. I am going to... Honestly, let's just do flat physical damage, and then with what we have left, we'll level up our intelligence as well. The reason we're doing that is because those are the two stats. Ooh, let me lock it down. Those are the two stats that help our enemy killing, life stealing to really get underway. What do I mean? The life steal and the soul steal runes. They both scale with strength and intelligence respectively. If we can up those, we'll be healing for more than 4 per enemy killed, which will help out a lot. All right, I wouldn't say things went perfectly getting back here. I wouldn't say that by a long stretch. And I guess still technically we're not back yet, but our health is looking okay. If I could get a little bit of healing, like maybe 1 chicken, please. Oh God, okay, fine. I guess I'm not getting any healing. There is a small chance that we can have something off of one of those 2 destructible objects there, but not for us today. There is a chest in here somewhere. Let's see if we can find it. Exploding mushrooms are protecting it. We just have to go up and down. We find ourselves the Scholar Chest +1. Half health on a Valkyrie. I mean, half health on a Valkyrie is a lot better than a lot of other classes at full health. You know what I mean? They're pretty solid characters. Checking in here really quickly. Nothing for us. All right. Black Gate, here we go. Let's get this thing mad at us. Let's get the festivities underway. Now remember, we can't... we can deflect the main charge of the shield, like what it's doing right now. Just slap that back over to the other side. I actually think... I've been calling this fight wrong. I think the axe is way more scary. However, as a Valkyrie, we can potentially deal with what the axe does a lot better. Oh, if I don't die to everything else. I'm going to stick to my guns and try to focus the shield down. It's not even at half health yet. Things are looking kind of dire. Shockwave there to remove some of the projectiles. Really good, damn it. Oh, he didn't get deflected. Well, that run didn't go like I expected, but that's not to say we can't find the silver lining. We have a pirate here, Lady Faye with dwarfism. Our first character that's ever had dwarfism on this profile. Now that may seem like kind of a weird thing to, you know, to point out. Aren't you just kind of smaller? What's the big deal? Well, after I talk to these NPCs, we can head into the castle and then head straight into the midpoint of Axis Mundi by teleporting to the Sun Temple. The Sun Tower, excuse me. Now, this is where we actually first met Maria, the pizza girl. And there was a scar that we have not unlocked yet that is hidden inside of her establishment. Pushed into the corner, you can only access this if you are a dwarf. Here it is, right behind that barrel. You just hit right bumper to move into this. I don't think I had to actually break those barrels. And the scar is located here on the right. Draw to your cheek, both eyes open, square your stance, breathe out while releasing. Eyes on the target, adjust for wind, and don't look down when redrawing. Too slow, do it faster! Faster, faster! It's too much, I can't keep up. Gregory is going to fail me again. He'll never be good enough to be recruited. That is what Maria has hidden away inside of her pizza place. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We've been making pretty good progress inside of the Dry Lake. It's a very hard zone. So the fact that we are having any trouble at all is not something I'm worried about. even a little bit. Once we break down the black gate, the boss is open, and I think I could take that boss down in just a couple of attempts, especially with the damage increase that we already found. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you again tomorrow morning. Good